Yandir Dev getting a load of flack for the game he developed, and his behavior online of being an incelistic creep is not surprising at all. Yet, too many people are in shock about it. I'm sitting here like, really? This is a guy who has a huge obsession with kids, or at least characters in skanky clothing who look and act like underage girls with a butt complex. Doesn't that short description sound like a game made for people who creep all over kids? His situation only got worse when his true colors and a lot of people's suspicions about Alex Mahan, that's his name, were confirmed when a voicemail of him engaging in a heavily sexualized conversation with a 16-year-old girl came to be. But because most predators usually pick targets they can easily manipulate and have control over, he coerced a young fan into admitting that all of it was fake, even when it wasn't, because the fan had screenshots of creepy snap conversations from Alex and their creepy voicemail message together. So at this point, there was no going back from what evidence was brought forward. And then Alex admitted it. Alex keeps trying to make excuses for himself. He dug himself a grave even deeper by saying out loud that Mother Nature sexualizes children by giving them breasts. Dumbass. There's something called puberty, and everyone goes through it. But here's the difference between saying that someone's going through puberty and what the hell you just said. Puberty is a natural process. Happens to everyone, regardless of gender. But a dumbass like you thinks it's an excuse to admit that you're attracted to underage girls. What the fuck? It was after that creepy remark, a large letter of an insincere apology response is what came from Alex, and it didn't change anyone's mind or opinion. Like, Alex probably hoped so from it. And also, he threw in a little donation for victims of abuse on the bottom. Yeah, because that's one way to get yourself out of trouble. His whole apology is done with a stiff, robotic-like voice that is someone who just wants to clear the air like mining lard, but do so with no emotion or face of remorse whatsoever, because he doesn't have any. Even throughout the text he sent to the victim, he has this complete narcissistic disregard for anything other than what he wants in that very moment. Everything else, he's just seen as objects of desire. This guy deserves no fucking respect, regardless of what game he developed or what kind of person he is or how his fans think of it. This is someone who deserves no respect at all. A sick, twisted, idiotic individual.